Hey everybody, so we are back. We're making a Google Doodle inspired turntable. We are now adding, like the DJay app, this sound wave that goes along with what is playing. The last video I ended and having trouble lining up this rectangle I want as sort of the background of my sound wave. What was the problem? All the way back in the first video, I had this, to show you the spinning, the rotate, I had this rect mode center. I don't want rect mode center now. I'm thinking back in terms of the upper left-hand corner of the rectangle. So now if I do it, that is what I was looking for. So just forgot to take out that rect mode there. So now I have, here's the sound wave that represents, I'll draw Apache here. Okay, so that sound wave represents. So now the last thing I want to add is I want like a little line to scroll through the waveform so I can see exactly where on the waveform I am as the loop is playing. Okay, so to use that, I need to remember some things that I know from using sound files, which we did in another one, which is finding the duration of the sample and the current time of the sample. So both those are going to be important here, and I'm going to use the map function to kind of set those up so that it follows along. So let's go maybe here. I'm going to do this above actually. Okay, so I am going to make a variable called dir. Okay, and dir I'm going to use map. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to map the duration, or the current time actually. So as the loop is playing, and do apache.currentTime. Okay, and map that from 0 to apache.duration. So duration is how long the sample is. Current time will always return wherever it is in that. Shouldn't be it. And then I'm going to map that from the length of my rectangle here, which is starts at 100 and is 200 long. So it goes from 100 to 300 here. Okay, and then I am just going to make a red line. So I'm going to use stroke. Okay, and then I'm going to make a line that is at dir. Okay, which is the location from 100 to 300, depending on where the sample is at. And then I'm going to start it at 0 on the y-axis, so right at the top, and it's going to stay at dir, and then it's going to be 200 in length because that is the width of my rectangle. So here we go. Okay, we seem to have an issue here. Let's do a quick console.log and dir. You know what it is? I need to put it after the rectangle. So that is there. It was just being hidden. Okay, so again, you're seeing me mess up in real time here, but some good troubleshooting. There it is. Okay. Okay, so that red line now tracks how the sample is playing. There's one issue. Oh no, we're good. I forgot, I thought I was going to need to do something to make the red line stop, but the red line just stops when I stop this, so. Okay, so I think we are done. That is it. So we have our spinning record, we have our loop. When we click it, it changes. We have our different our tracking sound wave here. Let me just show you now. I have this amen here. I can just swap very quickly amen. Okay, so now you see the wavelength changes because we just swapped out the sound file there. So this is now, it's easy to just swap in and out different sounds that you have with we just have to change this one thing. And if we go back, we can kind of see Apache. Okay, just like that. All right, so that is it. I'll leave it at that. That may have been run a bit long, a few mistakes there, but you can follow along, maybe try some different sounds, change some colors, make it bigger, make it smaller, play around with the rotate, whatever you want to do, but can't wait to see this spinning record sketch that you come up with.